Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to our Siam playthrough where we're getting towards the end here. So, if I want to do much more expansion, I'm going to have to make moves fast, basically. So that's what we're going to start doing. We're going to start hitting more local places, trying to nom them up and bring them into our hegemony. The main thing I am going to do is pretty much instantly going for the Philippines here, guys. I'm going to puppet them, however, because I don't want... I mean, let's check their standard of living. It's crap. So I don't want to mess my standard of living up. We are going to go to war, and we're going to attempt to puppet them. Well, make them into a vassal. So they're part of my control, my area of influence, but they're not, you know. So the Philippines will, you know, they're not mine, but they're part of my area. Well, they are mine, but they're more my area of influence than anything else. I am going to have to do a naval invasion here. I kind of hope Sulu joins them. And, yeah, obviously, I should have waited a little bit so we had more money. Never mind. Whatever. Oh, crap, I'm still notorious. Join them. Join them, Sulu. What? Ah! Ha ha ha! That went surprisingly well. I was expecting a big, nasty... Oh, sorry, I just punched my mic. A big, nasty war there. But nope, we nommed them straight up into our sphere of influence. I mean, to be fair, they'll probably do better out of it. Just like Dynam isn't, to be fair. But I love the fact that Tibet is more powerful than the Great Queen. Sorry, it's a higher standard of living than the rest of the Great Queen. That's quite funny and... yeah. Wow. I mean, we are doing very well here. So that's really helped push up our sphere of influence. We've got a few little people. I need to let this drop now for a while because this is too high. Unfortunately, once we've built up a bit, we're going to start building again to really start pushing up our standard of living a bit more. I am so tempted to try and mess them up. No. Right. No! You just agreed to it! Why? I mean, we're going to begin improving relations there. We will make them a lovely royal vassal long run. France is going to be the fun one. Because we are going to have to push them out at some point. But basically, this sea be mine. The Sulu Sea, the South China Sea, basically, all of this is mine. Pretty much mine. I mean, there's a few other competing interests, but nothing major. This would, even in the real world, I mean, the amount of shipping which goes through here worldwide. I mean, the Straits of Malacca here. Yeah, that is the Straits of Malacca here. This is the busiest sea lane in the world. Is that the Straits of Malacca? Or is it this? I think it's this one. It is the busiest sea route in the world. It is amazingly busy. But yeah, never sailed through it, but I mean, I've sailed through a lot of other places. I was in the Navy, but this is part of the world I never managed to get. I never was lucky enough to go to. But yeah, nice. I guess it's time to start building again. Right, let's have a look. What is particularly luxury clothes? Luxury clothes, furniture, normal clothes, transportation, groceries, glass, wood, coal, and paper. So first of all, let's pop some extra wood and coal out, and some extra glass out. I think I've got some... Let's put that up to 10. Oh, I did realise what the issue was I was having here with places not making money. It was because I didn't have full goddamn infrastructure. Extra clothes and extra furniture. There we go. So really throwing some money about here, which will drive some prices around a bit. Also need to do some more transportation, which I'm just going to kind of splurge everywhere. And in fact, I might want to push this. How are we doing transportation-wise? Yeah, we're still a bit high there, so actually I want to push that to the top. We are doing a fair bit of building, but, you know, getting everything right is what we need. And this will all start pushing up our standard of living again, which we do want to absolutely rocket through the roof. I mean, these guys, after a brief period of turmoil where we just threw everything at them, are being built up into, I mean, the towers of industry. Just going everywhere for them. I hadn't realised that little mining town. Hang on, are there the right amount? Because I literally just watched that appear. Okay, that's cool. All our logging camps. That's cool. I hadn't realised that the individual things popped up like that. This region, Bangkok, is just getting... I mean, it's what's funny is it's got a far lower population. And my population is actually dropping here. Interesting. It's fine. It's fine. Evil people not staying where we've provided them a lovely infrastructure. Alright, here is growing. That's the scary thing. Now it's going up again. And standard of living is slowly going the right way. Tech. Pump jacks, because I want oil. Oil will help grease the wheels of industry. Now, oil is used in a lot of things, and if I believe I'm right, there should be oil down here when we get there, so that will help us. So, whack attacks on surfaces for the time being. And once again, let us increase the size of my building sector again, just to absolutely rip everything out. Because I should be able to afford it. Here goes. It's dropped. Our standard of living has dropped again ever so slightly, but it does bounce around. We will drive it back up for the time being, while we are slowly denotoriousizing them ourselves. I get Burma being a bit worried about us, but at the same time, Burma shouldn't be doing too much, because if I were to decide to non-Burma up, if I were to decide to make them a vassal, Why? So tempted to just start bankrolling them to bring them into the fold. How far are we off things like this? You know what? I'm bankrolling Burma for the time being to really push their friendship with us through the roof. It's my infamy which is the big issue at the moment with a lot of these. And obviously that is quite an expensive thing for us to be doing. But I can afford to put that up because my standard of living is only really going up at the moment, though. I mean, that probably does do some negative things to it. let's see where this goes. Building those extra building sectors maybe was a bad idea. We'll see. We'll see. Once I finish building, we'll see. I like having them because it means I can build faster, which means I can do more. But obviously having the services, I'm going to stop taxing the services. While we're running a negative, it's not a huge negative. So I can kind of soak fat tax-wise. Sorry, by the way, guys, I am still a bit ill. You can probably hear from me being very croaky. But yeah. Burma, my friend, my best bud, my person who I'm paying for your entire economy. I don't know what bankrolling means, how much you're actually paying when you're bankrolling them, but... Is Sayak somebody's? Yeah. My next aim is Java, and unfortunately... Are they still... Yeah, I think they're too big for me to split off, but in one go. But I want to try and get some holdings on Java. I believe it's I don't know which island's which, to be fair. Sumatra, this one's Java, isn't it? Yeah. Sumatra specifically, I'd like to take Siak because that would theoretically mean I control the entire strait, and I'd like to do that. And I think we do need to have a fight with a Britain at some point. Here we go. 1.1. That's beautiful, guys. Cloves, porcelain, furniture, wood, coal, steel, paper. But the worst culprits are luxury cloves, normal cloves, and coal and paper. Could do that. I need rubber. That I don't want to see. The issue is my people also like using electricity, so I'm going to try building the extra places to get more people employed. If I start running out of employable people, I'll start rolling into electricity stuff. Nice. Okay, I'm quite happy with how this is going, because we are still running a positive while doing all this building. Put that up to 5 as well. And you... Oh, we can technically... does use electricity, but not much. There we go. There are various other ways you can access this screen. See, prices are still slowly changing. But mostly cloves. Oh, and glass. Glass has gone through the roof a bit. But we are already working on that, I do believe. Yes. So all the extra glass will help and help drive things the right way as we make all of my people lovely middle class. I assume it's the equivalent of middle class. Yeah, you can have a promotion. It's not like I'm struggling. I don't want to be setting up imports. Yeah, we don't need them at the moment. There we go. Right, what to go to next? Let's check what we're still... You would have never guessed that it was still cloves, guys. Cloves, coal, and paper still. Wow. Just going to go full there. You know what? Let's do it. There we go. Cloves are still expensive, but we are still building more. Can I get rubber plantations yet? I can, so let's... There you go. Whack out a full load of rubber plantations here. And start using it for elasticated clothing as well. Probably want to build a few more power plants as well now. Note the way I'm now just doing everything in fives. I'm not even bothering doing things individually, which is probably a bad thing for me to be doing, but you know. I'd like to bring this down, but if I could bring it down for the moment. 16.1, here we go, the slow, inevitable rise, and we are still infamous, we're no longer notorious, but let's see how our friendship with Burma is doing. Get a defensive pact, which will help push things the right way. Nice! So extra minting for us, which will help with our gold mines. We're working on pump jacks ourselves, but yeah, extra minting will straight up make us more money. We mint a lot. That's because we have a metric butt ton of gold mines. Ooh. See, the beauty about here is there are so many people, I can just keep doing stuff. You know what? I'm also going to build a university. Because I'm nice like that. Just looking. Nah, I'm not bothered by any of them. That would be the beautiful one to do. Daft as it sounds, next war I kind of want some people to join in with, so I get a chance to not push back against some of the powers. Oh yeah, that's the other thing I do want to do. This is going to cost me some money. Just build up our military a little bit. An extra 40 units across the board, including a new Chinese HQ army. I believe that'll be considered the South China HQ army to fund future expeditions into China if needs be. This is going to mess up my economy a bit while I'm building, but while I'm building is fine. Let's see where we are. Ooh, what's gone? What's changed? Luxury clothes and glass. God damn. Let's really push them out. Buildings, buildings, buildings. I Don't want to do that because that'll push electricity too high. And it's not really helping the one which is the issue. Elastics would help, but we'll have a shortage of rubber. I am building rubber, but for now... let's set up an import route of 3. Or 1. But that should make this place really productive. Where else do I have rubber plantations which isn't overbuilt up already? There we go. Really want to push out the local rubber production, which will help reduce that cost, but I mean, it's already much better for us. There we go. And that, guys, is beautifully positive. Groceries, electricity, and coal. Always goddamn coal. Technically drive the price down, but it would also not make as much money. We're just slowly working on everything here to really drive our standard of living up, which is always good because driving your standard of living up does other things as well. It I have obligations to use against them now, which is nice. There we go. Well, I say against them, and we'll absolve an obligation, which makes them love me even more. Oh, wait. This is what I really want to get through. I want to bring them into my trade union, which really ties them close to me. But yeah. Anyway, as I was saying, slowly building your economy, increasing your standard of living means your people have more money to spend, which means there's more tax and all that jazz. Completed expanding the rubber industry. We need more rubber! There we go. What do we reckon? Clothes are still there, to be fair, but they're getting better. Furniture is still there, unsurprisingly coal, but we are building a butt ton of coal. Wood, paper, electricity. Okay. Wood I can do from here. This place is becoming my powerhouse. Scarily. Wood, paper. I forgot what the other thing was. Sorry, guys. Apologies, I needed to cough off comms. You wouldn't have liked to hear me having a horrible hacky cough. I guess we really should go for trench works. No, I'm gonna... No, against people like France, I'll need it. Furniture. Yeah, that's what I missed. Go absolutely nuts on furniture. Let's build some power stations here, though. Ooh. We need to up my locomotion, my locomotive industry quite a bit as well. There we go. That one doesn't surprise me too much, to be fair. Let's push those engines to the top, because they are used in pretty much everything. Doesn't really benefit us. And we're going to need to push out some more steel. There we go. Kind of scary how this place has gone from being like a backwater to from literally a backwater to one of probably my most profitable regions. Because China was not using it properly, obviously. Ooh. Ew. God damn it. That'll do for now. I really should look at changing some laws, but I'm at the point where I'm not really that fussed. I assume social welfare would help? But too many people dislike it. What do poor laws actually do? Welfare payments, but lowers the political power of those receiving it. But it's more generally liked, so we're going to push out poor laws. Don't like the political power reduction, but because that only benefits people like the industrialists. But nevertheless, and it is going to cost us some money, but we'll see how it goes. Oh, France, 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 France. You are going to be pushed out of my area of interest at some point, but it's picking the right time. Can it actually go higher? Doesn't look like it can. Yeah, maximum of plus 80, so we're going to stop bankrolling them. No, let's keep bankrolling until we get another obligation, and hopefully I'll be able to flip their trade network. Sorry. Because I believe they're in for Great Queen at the moment, for Queen Market, which makes no sense for them, to be fair. I'm kind of debating whether I want to try and steal Tibet. But I want, down here is my aim. I mean, I could quite easily potentially steal Tibet off them. Luxury furniture. Right, let's have a look at my furniture industry in general. Pushes the cost of hardwood up. Oh. Yeah, I want to make sure I'm putting things in the right thing, because where that would make us that much more money. Oh my god. There we go. And steel. I thought that might happen. Yeah, let's get more steel produced locally. soon. We've only got 10 years left, so it really is going to have to be soon. But it just goes to show, even with that massive negative we got from bringing that place in, we have brought them back up. We've increased their standard of living massively. I mean, to be fair, we are on a par with Britain and parts of most of Germany, and most of them better than America, I would say. So yeah, I think we're in a fairly solid position. Oh my, what the... What flag is... Okay, the Danes took them over. France is drunk. Britain is doing not as well as it should do because somebody took areas of influence and the East India Company became an independent entity. I mean, if it wasn't for that, I potentially want to try and hit them. The question is, do I go north or do I go south? I think we try and push France out. Because I think pushing France out is a really big thing for us. Anyway, that is where we're going to leave it for today. So as always, thank you very much for watching. Please do like and subscribe if you are enjoying this playthrough. Next session or the session after, we're going to try and push France and Britain out of our area. The Dutch East Indies, I'm not so worried about because the Dutch are far weaker. But France and Britain are great powers. And 1, we want to get ourselves recognised. 2, we want them outside of my areas of influence. They have meddled for too long in Indochina. And Indochina will be Siam's. Yeah, it's Siam's play park, and they need to get out. So thank you for watching, and I hope you're looking forward to next time. And as always, no special thank you to my channel members and patrons. Monster Bound, Philip F, Nose, Unnamed, Space Ace 475, Coding Monster, Jason F, and Jared Horn. And thank you to everyone for watching. Cheers all.